Hello, everyone. Welcome to the exclusive launch party of YellowG, the industry's first generative AI platform that utilizes the power of generative AI in a conversational AI platform for enterprises. I am Pritika Ramani, Senior Product Marketing Manager at yellow.ai, and I'll be your host today. We are absolutely elated that you've taken the time to join us. Thank you very much. For some context about the launch party, since the launch of GPT-4, the conversational AI space has experienced a paradigm shift. And we at Yellow could not be more excited to be part of this transformation. By leveraging GPT-4's capabilities, enterprises will witness improved operational efficiency with reduced manual intervention. Now, let me introduce you to our two esteemed speakers. We have with us Raghu Ravinutala, CEO and co-founder at yellow.ai. Raghu has over 16 years of experience and has worked with leading tech companies such as Texas Instruments and Broadcom. For our second speaker, we have Kishore Reddy, CTO and co-founder at yellow.ai. A programmer at heart, experienced in rapid prototyping software products, he has been instrumental in building the technology at Yellow from the ground up. Welcome, Raghu and Kishore.
Thank you, Pritika. Super excited to be here.
In today's webinar, you'll first hear from Raghu on how you built YellowG from scratch by leveraging the power of GenAI technology and enterprise GPT. Next, you will witness a few live demos and get a walkthrough of YellowG's platform capabilities and its features. We also have an interactive Q&A session towards the end, so please use the Q&A tab to post your questions. And finally, we'll be sending a recording of this session to all of our participants. But we urge you to stay till the very end because we promise you this is going to be an exciting, informative, and interactive session. Now, for the keynote presentation, over to you, Raghu.
Thank you, Pritika. Hello, everyone. At yellow.ai, over the last 7 years, we have powered billions of conversations, and it's been our vision to make every single interaction between a customer, an employee, and an enterprise more impactful and delightful. And we have been delivering that promise to over 1,500 plus enterprises over the last several years. We have reduced wait times. We have improved the customer and employee experiences significantly. We have saved millions of dollars of cost and generated hundreds of millions of incremental revenue through conversational AI. While all that has been great, we also encountered several problems and opportunities where the AI chatbots and virtual assistants can get to the next level. Go on to the next slide, please. So where we found great opportunities for us to deliver as we go along this journey of making impactful customer and employee experiences, the accuracy and reliability can be much more significant if we are able to more accurately identify the customer intention, customer problem by having access to a worldwide web of knowledge. While the cost savings and automation have been quite significant, up to 30% and up to 60%, it would have been great if we would have been able to create these workflows automatically and not being limited to the use cases that the builder has envisaged at the start of building of these virtual assistants. While we were leading the industry with our really rapid deployments, which were 30 days, 45 days, we would have loved to enable customers to go live within minutes and seconds and derive value. And we would have loved our conversational AI assistants to be that much more empathetic and impact-driven than potentially having predetermined scripts and interactions that customers can configure. So we could have been more empathetic in our responses. So now, with the advent of LLMs that have the world wide web of knowledge, where they can take an input prompt, take the context and knowledge, and generate the most appropriate answer. We believe, and we are saying that a lot of our dreams about getting our customer and employee experiences to the absolutely most delightful level are getting solved. But at the same point of time, the enterprises are asking the following questions on the usage of LLMs. It's about security, about the centralized models, where our data is going to reside and who is going to access. How are we going to get insights about all the interactions happening on our data and our systems? How do we reduce hallucination and have the answers grounded with the domain knowledge of the enterprise? How do we control what we convey as a brand? And the ability to take all the data within the enterprise and systems and use that to deliver the most appropriate responses to the customers. Raw LLMs cannot just do all this. So at YellowAI, we completely envisioned how the next generation conversational AI is going to work and what is the impact that it's going to deliver by addressing the significant problems that we have seen over billions of conversations and the data we have, and combine that with the power of the large language models that we are seeing. And with that, I would like to introduce our offering, YellowG, that is grounds up built with core generative AI that delivers autonomous customer and employee experiences while significantly reducing the operational costs for our enterprise customers. This is the farthest anyone has seen in the level of automation. It's unprecedented level of automation delivered with almost human-like experience for the end users. And all this happening at machine speed. So I'm super happy to take you through some of the significant tenets of the YellowG offering from YellowAI. We are one of the first companies to use multi-LLM models and architecture that combines the centralized models like GPT-4 with our own proprietary models that are designed for specific enterprise use cases and have these chained along as a cutting-edge generative AI stack for conversational AI that can deliver close to 0% hallucination answers that are absolutely grounded and provide the utmost security with all your data logged in within your private systems and firewalls. We are able to launch and have significant amount of customers able to deploy their chatbot and virtual assistant experiences within seconds. It is absolutely zero setup where you can resolve significant part of your customer inquiries without absolute any setup time. We have included runtime generative AI to deliver human-like experience for end customers. We can understand empathy, we can understand an argument, we can understand cajoling the customer. So we understand all the different types of empathetic responses and can deliver near human-like experiences at machine speed. The system is also designed not just to automate, interact, and transact. The system is designed to make decisions. It can take budgets, it can take complex scenarios and make human-like decisions while working through the interactions. All this with enterprise-grade security, and we believe we are miles ahead of anyone in delivering these great experiences for enterprises. Let's get a little deeper into what enables us to do this. This is the architecture that is completely built grounds up, that uses the centralized models like OpenAI, T5, and Anthropic, We have built it in such a way that these models are configurable. You can bring in your own keys, and you can manage how these centralized models are used. And these centralized models deliver the intelligence of the whole World Wide Web and data out there that can generate the most empathetic and most appropriate framework of response for any dialogue that enterprise has with their customers or employees. On top of this, we have proprietary enterprise data trained models for several domains and several use cases that are absolutely private, secure, and 100% grounded on the enterprise content and data. On top of it, we have our own CDP that takes the customer data, the historical conversations, historical context of the customer and the enterprise, that is going to deliver the right context and right prompt that can generate the most accurate answer with the intelligence of the centralized models and the knowledge of the enterprise systems and data. With this unique approach, we are able to deliver something that is absolutely grounded in the enterprise data, but with the whole intelligence of the centralized models and the whole intelligence of the World Wide Web. No hallucinations, that's completely solved, and we have data sets that have proven that we're close to 0% hallucination. Fast response time, the ability to just crawl the entire enterprise data and get the right response from the centralized models and chain it to deliver the most impactful and delightful dialogue with the end customers. The conversations are absolutely fluid, natural, and goal-oriented. And this is a benchmark that we did with the centralized models out there. And our hallucination rate is 0%, 0%. So the enterprises can confidently and boldly and responsibly use generative AI and LLMs in this model to deliver great but authentic experiences for end customers. The response times are absolutely phenomenal than the pure centralized models that you would see. Since this is a combination of our proprietary LLMs and centralized models that are chained together, we are able to deliver significantly faster response rates that deliver human-like experiences at absolute machine speed. We are also revolutionizing customer service with runtime workflows. The two ways that generative AI can be used. Generative AI can be used to really enhance how we build these virtual assistants and chatbots. So taking the building experience to the next level, we believe that is absolute table stakes and an easy problem to solve. But, all of you go to ChatGPT because it's not easy to build. It was not easy to build ChatGPT, but it's amazingly magical to use. So the enterprises are going to realize the maximum value by enabling those magical experiences for your customers and employees. That's only going to come if generative AI is at the core of delivering runtime experiences to the end customers. So we have incorporated these large language models in GenAI in runtime use cases where there is an ability to drive towards specific goals. There is an ability to make real-time decisions, handle complex decision makings within the flows, and expand on the workflows in real time. So if you can see the example here, in a traditional conventional way of building virtual assistants, there is a travel company that has designed their customer journeys to figure out what's the last flight from New York to Miami. And the answer is appropriately given in the traditional model. And if the user hasn't envisaged customer asking for the cheapest flight, what it entails is an answer that's not provided by the virtual assistant in a traditional scenario, and that requires the builder to build those experiences back again. With generative AI, all these experiences are built and created, generated in real time, so that the expansiveness of the end user experience and the completeness of end user experience is maintained, delivering great outcomes for the company and great experience for the end user. Our customers are seeing unprecedented automation rates, close to autonomous customer and employee experience with 90% plus automation within the first 30 days. These are automation levels that are unprecedented in the industry, and we are seeing our customers already achieve that using YellowAI's YellowG platform. Significant reduction in operating costs. While the experience is great, customers are able to serve a lot more of their consumer base with the less resources. It's about doing more with less. We're doing absolutely more of it out here. And we have seen companies reduce 60% plus operational costs in providing great customer and employee experiences. Accuracy rates are absolutely phenomenal, even more than what we have seen with human-based contact centers, because this is based on data, this is based on systems that are accessed in real time. We are seeing 97% plus accuracy with greater than 40% improvement in customer satisfaction rates, because they are getting answers faster, they're getting that much more empathetic responses, and they are getting accurate responses that's solving their problem. So we are super excited about this launch and a unique experience that is driving us ahead in this conversational AI journey using large language models. So just to reiterate, YellowG from YellowAI is delivering goal-based conversations, that is, go on to the next slide. Goal-based conversations that is addressing the enterprise workflows and enterprise goals, the ability to drive dynamic workflow generation at runtime, powered by a generative AI inbox where the AI agents are able to use generative AI and suggestions from generative AI to 10x their productivity. And all this coming at close to zero setup. Go to the next slide. So I'll hand it over to Kishore, who can take you through details of what this platform is going to offer. And Kishore, over to you.
Hey, thank you, Raghu. I can clearly see the excitement across the team from yourself and myself as well while launching this generative AI platform, YellowG. We are super excited that we're going to take you through this core value propositions of YellowG, which can deliver near human experiences at machine speed. So let me throw some light on what goal-based conversations are and why it is extremely critical for companies to craft delightful customer experiences. Today's customers' needs are extremely dynamic and they are very fluidic in nature. When they interact with the brands, they expect equal amount of dynamic responses, which can help them achieve their end goals. So with the power of generative AI, the bots are now capable to take complex decisions with advanced reasoning, with near human empathy during their customer conversations. With this, we are able to provide individualized experience to drive them towards the goal of the conversation. Let's see now how it works in action. Let's go through a demo which can show us that.
Hello everyone. We are super excited to showcase our new feature of goal-based conversations as part of our YellowG platform powered by generative AI. Let's take a typical customer scenario. We have a customer from the utility industry. His propane levels are running low and he is reaching out to the gas company to have it refilled. The customer here calls a voice AI agent. Now let's see how the voice AI agent provides a near human experience in terms of having a very delightful as well as fulfilling conversation with the customer and helps him achieve his end goal. Let's take a look at the demo video now.
Hi, Welcome to Yellow Heating Services. I am Sarah. How can I help you today?
My propane is running pretty low.
I'm sorry to hear that. I can help you book a propane delivery to your home. Would you like a complete fill or a partial fill for your tank?
Well, it depends. How much does a complete fill get me back?
To provide you with an accurate cost for a complete fill, I'll need to know the size of your propane tank. Could you please provide the tank size in liters or gallons?
Well, the tank is 50 liters, but I think there's about 10% propane still remaining.
Great, thanks for the information. Since you have a 50 liters tank with 10% remaining, you'll need 45 liters of propane for a complete fill. The cost for 45 liters of propane would be $225. Please note that if the delivery team suspects any leakage, an additional $50 fee may apply for a leakage check. Would you like to proceed with a complete fill order?
$225 is pretty high for me, actually. Let's go with the $100 fill for now.
All right, with a $100 budget, you can get 20 liters of propane. Keep in mind that if our delivery team suspects any leakage, there may be an additional $50 fee for a leakage check. Please confirm your delivery address so we can set up the order for 20 liters of propane.
It's 400 Concar Drive, San Mateo, California, 94402.
Thank you for providing your delivery address. To confirm, the delivery will be made to 400 Concar Drive, San Mateo, California, 94402. The propane delivery will take 10 days from today, which means it will be delivered on January 11, 2023. Would you like to proceed with this order?
Yes, I understand the order, but the 10-day delivery is quite a bit. Can you do any better?
I apologize for any inconvenience the 10-day delivery period may cause. As a courtesy, I can offer you a 5% discount on your order, making it $95 for 20 liters of propane. I hope this helps to compensate for the delivery time. Would you like to proceed with this discounted order?
Well, thanks for the consideration, but you folks should definitely look into reducing this delivery time in the future.
Thank you for your feedback, and we appreciate your understanding. We continuously strive to improve our services, and we'll definitely consider your suggestion for reducing delivery times in the future. Your order for 20 liters of propane with a 5% discount, totaling $95, is now confirmed. The delivery will be made to 400 Concar Drive, San Mateo, California, 94402 on January 11, 2023. Please remember to make the necessary arrangements for our delivery team to access your tank. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to reach out to us. Thank you for choosing Yellow Heating Services.
Yes, great talking to you. Thank you. Bye.
As we just saw in the demo video, the voice AI agent was able to understand the customer needs in detail, suggest him suitable solution options, understand the customer frustrations, negotiate with him for a compensatory discount, take feedback, and also conclude the order with all relevant details, all in the same conversation, but still focused on the end consumer goal, which is refill and delivery of propane in this scenario. We encourage you to book a demo with us so that our product experts can help you witness the power of goal-based conversations for your enterprise to make a phenomenal customer experience impact and also gain a distinct competitive advantage. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Well, that was a delightful demo for sure, and a delightful experience while ordering a propane delivery or a gas delivery. And it can be applied to any use case which can drive user towards a goal. As you have seen, any conversations that you take are never linear. They are natural, free-flowing, and fluidic. However, when we are building the bots, you need to configure a lot of steps, a lot of pre-programmed interfaces and pre-programmed APIs and integrations. To address this, we are introducing YellowG Dynamic Workflow Generator, which is powered by proprietary multi-LLM orchestrator engine. It leverages the knowledge from our platform data, our customer conversations, and the enterprise data. When we receive a message from the user, YellowG understands the user's request and then plans the next steps to achieve the goal. This engine knows when to search a specific database, when to call an API, and when to pull out some information from the enterprise knowledge sources to give a seamless experience. This also ensures the system sticks to the facts and also prevents hallucinations. YellowG makes responsible AI checks for security, compliance, and privacy by using our own proprietary domain-specific and use case-specific LLMs wherever needed. Finally, YellowG responds to the user with near-human capability in this whole process. Let's take a look at how exactly is our workflow generator going to work. Can we go to the demo?
If you have a business that has multiple products or listings and you want to create a conversational experience for your end users, that process is generally very painful. Now, I'll show you how easy it is to do this with the dynamic workflow generator. So here I have a bot that basically helps a user do a booking for a resort. And what I've done is I've basically created some hypothetical resort data, the name of the resort, city, user rating, the class of the hotel, cost per night, whether it's on the beach, whether it's in the city, whether it's pet friendly or not, and an image link for the thumbnail. Right? I've just put all of this in the bot's internal database. And let's start the interaction and let's see how it goes. So it's saying, I can help you book a resort for your next adventure. Shall we get started? So basically I'll say, yeah, I'm looking for something by the beach in Miami. Okay. So it's saying here are some resorts that you might like. And there's a resort here. That's in Miami by the beach. Okay, perfect. This one's also in Miami by the beach. This one as well. And all of these look like they are in Miami by the beach. So we've got 6 resorts over here. So what happened here? Well, as soon as the user typed something in this bot, the YellowAI agent basically took this message, converted it into a search query because it understood that it needs to get information from the bot database. So it converted it into a search query, ran that query in the DB, fetched all of the relevant results and showed it to the user. And bear in mind that this is without any flows being created. We created nothing over here. We just gave the bot access to the data, and basically it understood that it has to do product search on top of it by converting it into a query. All of this is done at runtime. There are no flows created predefined or beforehand. This is happening as the user basically types something in and it goes to the YellowAI agent. Now, the second important thing in any conversational AI system is context. Context maintenance is very important because when we converse as humans, understanding the previous, the history of the conversation is very important, and it defines the current response that is given. And the same is applicable for bots as well. So let's see how context is being maintained over here. I'll just add a point here. I'll say basically, I forgot to mention, I'll be traveling with my dog. Are any of these resorts okay with that? Let me hit enter here and okay. So it's saying, sure, these are the resorts that are pet friendly. Okay, and it's given me 3 resorts that are there. But here's the interesting part. If you notice, these resorts are in Miami and by the beach. Right. So what's happened here is when the YellowAI agent got this message and it converted it into a search query to fetch results from the DB, it remembers the previous conversation. It remembers that, hey, you asked for something by the beach in Miami, and now you're asking for the same thing, but with the addition of whether it's pet friendly or not, right? So the entire context is still being maintained, and that's a very, very important point if you want to provide a very seamless experience to your end users. Now, the same thing is also possible by integrating this with a customer data platform that's on the YellowAI platform, right? So what happens in that case is, if the conversation has happened earlier with this user and these preferences are mentioned by the user, we fetch them from the CDP and ingest that into the YellowAI agent. So in this case, I mentioned explicitly that I'm traveling with my dog and that I have a dog, but the next time this information can be fetched from the CDP that, okay, this user basically is looking for pet-friendly resorts in general. Cool. So now let's continue. I'll say, are any of these 5-star? Okay. Cool. So it's basically saying here are the 5-star results that match your likes. Okay, still the context is being maintained. It basically now added a 5-star filter on top of the previous results. That's awesome. And let's continue here. And I'll say, it's saying, would you like to book any of these? Okay. So now I'll say, yeah, can you please tell me which one is the cheapest out of these? Okay, so nice. So it basically pulled out Ocean Breeze Resort, and it's saying, based on your likes, I found Ocean Breeze Resort as the cheapest 5-star property that is pet friendly as well. Ocean Breeze Resort is a perfect match, blah, blah, blah. Per night tariffs start from $400. Would you like to book this for your vacation? So what happened here? In this case, it's a comparison operation that happened, right? There were 2 resorts, and I asked for the cheapest one. So what YellowAI agent did is it basically went, fetched the prices, and then did a comparison across the 2, and then sent back the one that is the cheapest. So these kind of logical operations is also something that is very easily done with the dynamic workflow generator. And bear in mind, again, all of these are happening at runtime. None of this is pre-configured. Based on what the user is asking, YellowAI agent basically plans out the next steps to fetch the right results and achieve the user's goal. Right. So after this point, I can basically go ahead and book this vacation, but for the purposes of this demo, this is it. So now, let's talk about what this means to you as a business. Well, first and foremost, as you see, there was really no manual flows that I had to create to set up this bot. So this means that as a business, you don't have to spend hours together basically going and creating flows manually to achieve this kind of an experience, right? And this essentially means that you can build bots much, much faster and go to market and take them live much earlier as well. So your go-to-market speed is rapidly accelerated because of dynamic workflow generation. That's one part of it. The second important thing is the end user experience is now dramatically better. And as you saw, the conversation over here and the interaction over here was very free-flowing. It was in a very natural manner, right? So the experience that you can deliver to your end users is significantly better with dynamic workflow generation. And it's not just that, the context maintenance also was really, really good, right? Like all of the search results that were coming up over here, they were contextually prepared, right? It is dependent on the conversation that has happened earlier. So the entire experience that the end users would get by using dynamic workflow generation is now much more superior and much better. That's it for now. Thanks a lot.
Amazing, Anirudh. The same level of experience can be provided not just in travel. It can be applied to any industry, from airlines to e-commerce to even like insurance and banking, because it's the exact that workflow generation is common across. It's a similar use case across industries as well. So far, we have seen how we can transform conversational experiences with YellowG. Now let's see how we can get humans to near bot or supercharge the customer support agents to deliver at machine speed. So how our platform is going to help customer support agents to respond to requests faster and be more empathetic with the customer and deliver responses quick enough and real time. Let's see how our AI-powered agent inbox works.
Yellow.ai is changing customer experience, making each interaction more human-like. But for some of the more complex use cases, customers still prefer talking to a human agent, and we understand that. In fact, the YellowG platform equips these agents to provide world-class experiences which are not only faster, but also more contextual and more empathetic. Let's take a look how. We've all been in situations where you raise an issue with a chatbot and then slowly you realize that you need to talk to a human agent. But the thing is, when you get connected to a human agent, you actually have to repeat the whole conversation again to the agent. Now imagine this from an agent's point of view, right? For example, in this case, here's a person who has contacted Yellow Bank. The person wants a personal loan. Then he says that I already have a home loan. And then, this, that. And in the end, he says that, I just want to talk to an agent. I want to get my loan application started. Now, imagine this from an agent's point of view. The number of requests this agent must be getting in a day, right? And if the agent actually spends time going through each of the messages, that will increase the amount of time it will take him to resolve this issue, right? But what we've done is, added a very simple and very effective tool powered by generative AI called Summarize Chat, right? All the agent has to do in this case now is click on Show. And here you are, right? He gets a quick summary of the whole conversation. Dinesh is trying to get a personal loan. He already has an existing home loan. He wants to know what's the maximum loan amount he's eligible for, and he's having trouble submitting the loan application. He gets a quick summary just on the click of a button, right? That's not it. He also has access to the past chats, right? Dinesh has already apparently tried contacting the bank for personal application loan and he has not been able to get any resolution, right? You can see that the sentiment here is negative, right? So he also has added context. He has historical context that Dinesh has tried in the past to get a personal loan. He is not able to apply. Secondly, he has tried it now and he wants to talk to the agent, right? This is a lot of context. Right now, the agent is equipped with the information that I really need to be empathetic to this person. Not only that, I really need to know how do I solve this problem for him. Maybe I need to talk to the loans department or maybe something else. But I really need to be empathetic and talk this out. Great. Now this is a lot of context. Now the next step is actually responding. Let's see how we do that. Now, all the agent has to do is respond. But in this case, we know that the customer is a little irritated, right? The tone needs to be much more empathetic in nature. But imagine the number of requests coming into the agent's way the whole day, right? If the agent actually spends time, thinking of responses that are more empathetic, maybe thinking of responses that are more formal, more casual, imagine the amount of time it will take the agent, right? But it's important because it ultimately contributes to a better customer experience. So it needs to be done too. That's where our tool comes in, AI Collaborator. What does it do? It's exactly what it sounds like, right? It's an AI collaborator. It's a collaborator powered by AI, which helps the agent, summarize conversations, rephrase conversations, make the tone more empathetic, make the tone more formal. That's really helpful. For example, in here, all the agent has to do is type, sorry for this, I'll get back to you with loan details. Then he clicks on AI Summarize, AI Collaborator, then clicks on Tone, make more empathetic. And here we are, much more empathetic in nature. I apologize sincerely for the inconvenience caused. I'll promptly reach out to the loans team to gather necessary information and provide you with the next steps as soon as possible, right? This sounds much better. All the agent now has to do is click on Enter, and the message has gone through, right? So this is a demo of our AI Collaborator feature. Now, let's take a look at how the YellowG platform is helping improve agent performance. Suppose you are a supervisor who wants to get some actionable feedback on the team's performance. All the supervisor has to do is select an agent and click on Get Insights. The moment you click on Get Insights, you're empowered with coaching insights. For example, in this case, this agent has 74% higher resolution time for ticket types, loan and insurance. An insight that this person maintains a professional tones on only 51% of the conversation, whereas the average is 82%. Definitely scope for improvement. And that's not all. Our YellowG platform also provides you the agent on ways to improve it. How to improve. Ask agent to go through these FAQs, loan products, insurance products. Similarly, it also suggests to understand canned responses. And if the agent does not know about canned responses, here is a nifty link wherein the agent can actually understand this. Thirdly, use AI Collaborator, the demo of which we saw a few minutes back, right? So very easily, this supervisor gets areas of improvement for his agent and on ways to improve it. All he has to do is write, please go through these and get back to me, and click on send to agent, and the agent receives these and understands that he needs to improve on these. So this is a demo of the coaching insights feature of the YellowG platform.
Amazing. So we have addressed the pain of your customer support agents and real-time conversations. Now let's look at how our platform can also help your marketing teams. Understanding and optimizing the user lifecycle journeys is really crucial for any brand to drive growth and success. We are launching Lifecycle Optimizer to empower marketers to quickly create lifecycle campaigns and leverage the power of AI to automatically convert the users at every stage, which drastically improves ROI of your campaigns. Let's take a quick look at it. Sarthak, can you pull up the demo?
In this demo, I'll walk you through YellowAI's Lifecycle Optimizer, an AI marketing co-pilot that helps you boost user conversions with minimal manual intervention. With its in-house customer data platform, generative AI models, and a constant feedback loop of user interactions and conversion through campaigns, Lifecycle Optimizer acts as your AI marketing co-pilot and converts one user at a time. Let me show you how to configure your AI marketing co-pilot. As a first step, you need to build out your user lifecycle. For this demo, we've constructed the lifecycle of an e-commerce website visitor. And as you can see, it starts with the user visiting the website, then searching for certain products, viewing a product that they're interested in, and finally adding it to the cart. Let me go ahead and add the most important stage of this lifecycle, which is the purchase stage, and also the end goal of this lifecycle. An important part of defining a stage is conveying to your AI copilot what the stage means in terms of users and brands' priorities. Let me go ahead and add that as well. So here I'll go ahead and say that the user has finally decided to make the purchase. That is something that the user is doing at this stage. In terms of users' expectations, the user would like to get the order confirmation, delivery updates, and an on-time delivery with the right product delivered to them. The user would also like to be able to return the product in case of any issues. And lastly, the business goal here would be to ensure that the user has a fantastic post-purchase experience and that the user returns to make another purchase. All of these prompts share some context around the stage with the AI copilot, and it's able to utilize all of that in creating very personalized interactions with the users. Let me also go ahead and add the event, which would make the user a part of this stage. Now that we've created the customer lifecycle, let me go ahead and save this. Now that we have created the lifecycle, the AI copilot will have a better context as to what is needed to convert users at each stage. Let me now show you how you can instruct it to optimize for specific stages through optimizers. You can see some pre-created optimizers here. For example, the product recommendations optimizer would send out a campaign to users that have searched for products but haven't viewed one yet. Let me show you how you can create an optimizer to reduce abandoned carts. All I have to do is connect the two stages through an optimizer. So in this case, reach out to users at add to cart stage in an attempt to move them to purchase stage by running a campaign around abandoned cart reclamation on, and this is where you select your channel. Here I'll select user preferred, and what that means is it allows the copilot to dynamically select the most preferred channel for each user based on their engagement rates. Next, I'll go ahead and add some context for the copilot. I'll ask it to share the cart URL with the user and convince them to check out by addressing their queries, and if the user is still not convinced, I'll give it the liberty to offer a discount of up to 10%. You can personalize this prompt by accessing event payload, and user properties. Once the information is added, I have two options. I can either generate a workflow which creates a marketing automation workflow and gives marketers more control, or I can simply deploy the AI co-piloted optimizer and allow it to do the magic for me. Let's now see how an end user would experience an engagement powered by Lifecycle Optimizer. We have seen how quick and easy it was to set up the user lifecycle and create optimizers over it. Keep in mind that we didn't have to spend any time in creating user segments, marketing content, or the complicated marketing automation workflows that you see in other MarTech platforms. While that shows the ease of configuration, let's also see how it performs from an end user perspective. Let's take an example here of a global home furnishing brand. As a visitor, let me go ahead and add an item to the cart. In the lifecycle, as a user, I'll now be a part of the Added to Cart stage. Let me now go ahead and drop off from the website. Since I didn't convert from the Added to Cart stage to the Purchase stage, the AI Copilot should ideally reach out to me asking me to reclaim my cart. Now that I've abandoned my cart, the Copilot has reached out to me, attempting to resolve my queries and convince me to check out. Now, the beauty of campaigns powered by YellowAI is that they are conversational in nature. What that means is, unlike other platforms out there which send a one-way broadcast campaign, if as a user I were to respond to a campaign powered by YellowAI, the bot would respond back and drive the conversation in order to achieve the business goal. Let me chat with the bot and show you how it goes. Now, even though I said that I'm not interested, the bot is still trying to achieve the brand's objective of making the checkout happen. And at the same time, it's sensitive to the user's priorities, as it's trying to understand the user's concerns and address them. Let me go ahead and mention my concern, and you'll see how the bot attempts to address them. So yeah, the bot is assuring me that the delivery will happen on time. It's able to get all of this context from the prompts that we fed into the lifecycle stages and the optimizer definition. Now that it's convinced me as a user, let me ask it to help me with the checkout. So what you just saw is a simple abandoned cart campaign ended with converting the user through conversations. We just saw a goal-driven campaign powered by the AI Marketing Copilot on WhatsApp. The Copilot can replicate a similar performance on a number of channels such as SMS, email, voice call, and push notifications, where the channel is selected dynamically for each user based on their rate of engagement. Its capabilities such as these, which will take your campaign creation only a couple of minutes instead of weeks, without needing to define segments, create content, or automation workflows. Your Copilot also maintains a high brand consistency by being aligned to the business goals and persona at all times. And since the campaigns are hyper-personalized at an individual user level, instead of a broader segment level, you will witness an improvement in engagement metrics and achieve a higher ROI.
Amazing to see these. That is not all. We are going to now, we have reimagined the entire product roadmap and the entire product architecture to have LLM as a layer in itself in the product and redefining every workflow in the product with generative AI. Finally, we are bringing all this together and to witness the true power of the platform, zero setup. You will be able to experience this live by the end of this event with yourself, by your customized data, with your website data, by signing up and then trying it out by yourself. We can go live within minutes rather than days and then start improvising on it. Let's start looking at how it works.
Imagine creating a bot in seconds. No need to design or create flows. No need to train your bot. Just enter your website URL and that's it. Your bot is ready. In the next few minutes, this is what I'll be showing you. YellowG Zero Setup. With YellowG Zero Setup, you can deploy an AI-powered bot quickly so you can serve your customers better while ensuring that they get a more personalized experience. Zero Setup is the interface that is powered by all the amazing features of YellowG in the backend that we have seen till now. Now, be it goal-based conversations to handling complex scenarios or dynamic workflow generator to address free-flowing conversations, YellowG brings it all together in the backend to provide a zero setup experience in the front end. Let me show you how zero setup works with YellowG. So this is the zero setup interface for YellowG. Only one field that, as you can see in this screen, only one field is needed, which is enter the website URL. For this demo, what I'll do is I'll enter yellow.ai and ask the zero setup interface to generate AI powered bot for yellow.ai. In the meanwhile, the website URL and everything is getting authenticated and checked. I'll add my first name, last name, business email. I'll also click the privacy policy and all the things and click the submit. Let's wait for the bot to get created. Here we go. This is the bot that has been created or that has been generated for yellow.ai. Let's ask some questions here. So I'll put here, the first question is, does yellow.ai have canned responses? Let's see what the bot Webby is generating as the output. So this is the result that we have got. Yellow.ai offers canned responses for live chats and email tickets, and few of the links are also given to me. Let us ask something else. Tell me more about Conversational Commerce Cloud. Let's see what is the answer that comes up. Okay, so yellow.ai's Conversational Commerce Cloud, it is a platform that enables businesses to create conversational campaigns and engage users at every step of their buying journey. Few of the links here as well. Let me ask a question here. Is it true that there is no need for NLP training? Now mind here, I have not mentioned here anywhere that is this true with Yellow's platform, but still it should give me answer about the Yellow's platform because that is the bot that we have generated here, right? So yeah, see, it came up that yellow.ai dynamic NLP is a cutting edge technology that eliminates the need for NLP training. So as you can see, the context here is maintained that, okay, this is a bot that has been created for yellow.ai and the same context needs to go there. As a next step, I would like to show what if you as a customer, you as a business would like to claim this bot. You would like to see the platform side of this bot. So you can just click here on claim your bot, which will take me to the platform screen or the platform interface. Because I have already provided my email and the bot information, it is directly going ahead and creating the relevant bot for which I had requested. As we have mentioned before, YellowG brings together the best of two worlds. Multiple LLMs combined with yellow.ai's proprietary insights and enterprise system data. There is an upload document option available as well here. So it is quite often that you will see that most of the information isn't available on the website and you want answers from internal documents or other knowledge sources such as Confluence or SharePoint. Yellow.ai not only allows you to upload a document but also fetches data from these knowledge sources via a URL. For us, the team at yellow.ai, this is a massive feat, zero setup in the literal sense. This is designed for businesses to take customer service to the next level and provide an unmatched personalized experience. One of the key benefits is that this allows for a more intuitive experience, ensuring that the interactions between the customers and the AI-powered bot is relevant and accurate. On the other hand, for a business, this means that you can get a live bot up and running in seconds. We are not talking about minutes here. It happens in seconds. We cannot wait for all of you to try this out and be part of the YellowG experience. Here is the link for you to create your bot for free. Just enter your website link and your bot is ready. Thank you so much for attending this launch party with us.
Well, that was truly delightful to watch it ourselves again. In fact, again and again. Generative AI has opened up new avenues for us as a company, and we are truly excited about the increasing interest from the enterprises in adopting our conversational AI solutions. We strongly believe in the potential of generative AI to enhance our capabilities, faster innovation, and drive business growth. Our focus is to leverage proprietary LLMs as a robust intelligence layer, not just to create chatbots, but to deliver solutions for complex end-user facing use cases that require real-time decision-making. That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Raghu and Kishore. This was truly an enlightening session, and I'm sure we all loved seeing YellowG in action. So just to close, I think we already saw a lot of questions come in the Q&A tab, and our experts are answering them. So you already saw the power of YellowG in action. And we would love to see how many of you are actually interested in a personalized demo. So I'm just going to take a quick poll here. It would be great if you could, vote here and let us know. Meanwhile, if there are any more questions, because we're almost out of time, please reach out to us at contact@yellow.ai, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. Thank you so much for your time today on this session, and have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Thank you so much.